Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Young off the play fake. Flushed out right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Desmond Ritter on target to Drake London. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
The score, Falcons 7, Panthers nothing.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw on second down is Young. The Sanders has got it complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
And once again, this is Sanders. He's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay. And
he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here is Young. Open man is stealing. It's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Here we go.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Young to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be.
Here we go.
But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run it.
Ritter has it knocked down, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense trying to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. That throw by Young incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go, set.
On third down, Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Ritter on the 4th down try. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. run with Sanders up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On play action, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Young on third down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And London, the motion man right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Ritter throwing on third down. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Ritter looking to throw here on fourth. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And connecting here with D.J. Sharp. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This will be a 37-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Black one. Blue check.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Here's Thomas on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Now Young looking to throw on second down. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Young being chased out left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A first down throw for Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now.
At the 46-yard line.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down, Young. And that's complete to Sanders. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Come on, set.
Second down at 5.
52 blaster.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Eat old blue. Slice blue. Set.
Back to throw again. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Young. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Falcons 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's free at the 35. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 30. Ritter off the play fake. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Okay, ready? Ready.
Robinson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. On play action, here's Ritter. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Loose inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't it? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
Ready.
From the red zone now, Young out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. They'll run with Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sanders again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks. Hit the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets him the lead here in the 3rd, but boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? But I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that too.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of 1st. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Back to the ground now. Patterson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ritter now. Right back to Pitts again. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And a question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. And they'll run again. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hurry.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now taking it right down Broadway across midfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This offense so far on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Young. Sanders has